A few years ago, I had an issue with a tooth, and I went to the previous dentist, and he pulled the tooth. It was in the very top, and when he pulled the tooth, it left a hole in my sinuses. Now, going into it, he was aware that there was a potential of that because I'd mentioned it to him. But as he tried to fix it, it just caused more problems, and he did maybe 5 or 6 different variations, and before you know it, it was just a very large hole that food and particles, everything just came to my sinuses. And after the last time trying to work on it, I decided it was, I had to find a professional, someone else that could work on it. And that's when I met Dr. Shigley. He was doing his residency in MUSC in Charleston. So I went down there, and he took care of that. He actually did a zygomatic implant, which I'd never heard of before. It went up into my sinuses, into my cheekbone, and he was able to put that in there, and everything healed perfectly. I am a diabetic, so we were concerned. He made precautions, took precautions to make sure that my A1C was okay before I went into surgery, and everything, it healed great. I had no problems whatsoever. He kept checking on me. He kept following up on me to make sure everything's okay. I went back down to Charleston for follow-ups, and it just healed perfectly. And I was just so grateful.
So Miss Loretta came to us from the very beginning, actually, of our practice. She was one of my first patients. She's one of our shining stars. I mean, she continually comes back to us. We've done multiple implants for her, and every single time that she's been told by her dentist that her general dentist that she might need an implant, she's decided to come on back to us and gives us a call. And she has that choice, multiple choices to go somewhere else, but she's always made that choice to come back to us, and that's the best compliment that we could get.
Once I was able to go through the process with Dr. Shigley, and he was able to get everything done here at Magnolia Falls, everything was just great. I have no problem. I value my appearance in front of my customers because I want them to feel comfortable. So if I'm drinking something and then something gets in my sinuses, or if I'm eating something at one of our meetings, it was just very uncomfortable, and I didn't want them to be uncomfortable. But now everything's awesome. I can just talk with my customers and feel at ease. I don't have to worry about anything happening, and everything's just great.
Being able to see her continually, happy with, her new smile and, updating it over time has been, a great transformation over the 3 years that we've actually been treating her.
I just love Dr. Shigley and his staff, and he stands behind his work. His staff is always pleasant, and anyone that needs any type of implants done, this is the place to be, Magnolia Falls.